Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. There you go. Hi, guys.
Hey,
Welcome to UR Podcast Live. Number, what's three in Spanish? Tres. Number three.
number three.
Number three. Wow, we've been doing this for the third week in a row. So let's go.
Very
This is
nice,
hype.
very nice.
Very nice, yes. Um, Let me see. Can you speak a little bit? I want to see if my levels are correct.
Hi, my name is Allan, also known as Uncle Steve.
He
We
likes
will
to
not be playing Apex tonight. Uncle Steve is my alter ego for all of you out there.
he likes to call himself Uncle Steve. He has this I guess you could call a not hipster. What's that word? Uh,
Hipster.
no, not hipster. What's the word? A redneck. Um, what do you call it?
Alter ego.
Persona. Yeah, alter ego. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yay!
So, yeah, yeah. I don't have anything much to say about that, but what I will say is that
Why would you have something to say about that?
um, I don't know, because it's weird and I don't want to put a lot of attention to that. But I will
It's
put
content.
your attention to the panels below. So feel free to follow us on YouTube or yeah, subscribe to our YouTube. We post content there. Um, we recently uploaded a few like the VODs, the full length of our previous two podcast streams. And
Yes.
also we will also upload shorter version of those, but more specific to the topic that we're talking about. So, like the MCU heroes tier list, it will be up soon. Still editing it.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, that was fun. And then the You Laugh You Lose that we did last week, we will also upload that soon, hopefully. Um, yeah, because we don't have professional editor to just send the
We
footages
edit
to.
everything our own.
Yeah, we do everything ourselves. So, which is why it will take some time. But in the meantime, thank you for tuning in. While we wait for more people, hi, thank you for tuning in. I guess we can talk about what we have been doing so far. I think this is a very slow week for both of us. We don't have much.
It's a very, very slow week for me. It's my first week of uni,
Uh huh.
and I haven't attended any classes yet.
Oh. Okay, I thought you were attending some, but okay, fairly not.
Well, I was supposed to, but my faculty is fucked.
I see.
Like, there's a lot of lecturers leaving and shit,
Oh,
and then they don't really have new lecturers. So a lot of the classes just end up like we don't know what we're doing. The lecturers don't know what they're doing, so nobody knows what we're doing.
I see. I see.
Like today, I was supposed to have like a class from 2 to 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're supposed to join the Microsoft Teams link and shit.
Right.
And then I realized that I can't find the link, not even in my student portal.
Mm-hmm.
Then I realized that they haven't assigned the lecturer for the course yet.
Well,
Stinky.
yeah, uni has not been great for either or anyone out there really. Like I don't
Yep.
think anyone that attends online classes know that it's just not. I mean, some may enjoy it because you just stay at home all day and stuff like that. But for us, it's kind of like, it's not great. It's been a lot of confusion going around. Nothing has been running well as it should have been.
Stinky.
Um, so again, it's whatever at this point. It is what it is. But
Not like we can
excuse
do
me.
anything about it.
Yeah, exactly. I might
But you
sound
can do something about it.
yeah
Stop going out.
yeah. Stop going out, you cunts. All right, we're here
I want to go
struggling.
out and work and study
We
normally.
want to
And
work.
y'all are cunts, man.
Want to do something with our lives, and y'all just going out, drink some boba tea like there's no tomorrow.
Y'all be like, oh, boba is life and shit. Well, fuck you.
Anyway, I'm under the weather right now, so I might sound a little what's that word? Congested.
What
Uh,
what weather are you under? Is
he-
it snow, rain,
very heavy
hail?
rain, thunderstorms for the past like what 2 days. Um, I don't know how my internet is still running well, so I'm glad. TM somehow managed to do it this time. I'm impressed because usually the ping will be so high whenever it rains and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yo, the ping is usually higher than me, man.
exactly. So yeah, I'm under the weather. I might sound a little sick, so I'm trying my best here. And yeah, today we're gonna talk about something really interesting. I guess I maybe some people have been talking about it, but I guess we're gonna look in deeper into like TikTok. So
Eh, eh,
if you
wait,
don't
like the Kesha song?
no, the app, the app, the social media app. So if you don't know TikTok, it's basically like Vine, or if you know Musically, before it
Mhm.
got, you know, it was bought by TikTok itself, and now it's a
Wait,
bigger
were they
TikTok.
actually bought by TikTok?
Yeah, actually they are.
I did not know that. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a while ago. Yeah,
Wow.
that's
Damn.
that's one way to kill competition. You should have more money.
Just buy everything.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we're gonna talk about TikTok. A really interesting app. That I assume a lot of people watching or even out there have definitely at least watched one TikTok video. Um, it's
If you
a
haven't seen any TikTok videos, I don't know, like you probably live under the rock or something.
maybe, but yeah, it's a really big social media platform. Dare I say more popular than Instagram, more popular than Twitter, because you see now Instagram is trying to be like TikTok in a way with the Reels thing.
Yeah, the Instagram Reels thing. That
I
was weird.
I don't like it because it's like TikTok but so much less features, and like Instagram could have been Instagram instead of integrating like TikTok features like that. It's just not necessary. We already have TikTok, so like
But then again, they kind of have to improvise at this point. Because
yeah,
if they just stay Instagram, the users are going to be less and less, because it's just the same old thing.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like the way Instagram works now is like people just download the TikTok they made on TikTok and then upload it on Instagram Reels, and like
It's the same
it's the
thing.
same
It's the
thing.
exact same thing.
Wherever I go on Instagram, it's just the same thing, and I mean it's not boring. It's more like repetitive. Like I've seen this on TikTok, so like why am I seeing this on
But
Instagram?
I don't hate Instagram though, because I still use Instagram a lot.
No,
Probably my most used social media for now.
yeah, exactly. The problem I have with Instagram is just that they don't even need to do the reels thing. They could have.
But then
They were
again,
already fine, I think.
it's like a good addition. I had the same feeling when Instagram had stories, because it's basically just like Snapchat but
Right,
Instagram.
right.
And I was like, huh, so they're just copying Snapchat at this point.
Yep.
And I thought, that's stupid. I'm not gonna use any stories. But then again, yeah, stories is where we get a lot of our content on Instagram
Yeah.
now nowadays. So
See, that is
maybe it's just a
interesting.
good addition.
Yeah, that was interesting. Like Snapchat started the whole like story thing, and
Uh-huh.
then Instagram just killed it. It just killed Snapchat, and now I don't see a lot of people using Snapchat anymore, which is
I don't
crazy
use
to me.
Snapchat.
I used to use Snapchat, not anymore.
Yeah, but I just stopped.
Yeah, that is interesting. And now Instagram is probably trying to do the same thing with TikTok.
It feels like Snapchat has always been too much for me. The streak things going on,
It's
the
very
fire.
yeah.
That's very annoying to me. Like how people need to snap each other every day.
It's
They keep the fire going.
yeah. I feel like it's one of those peer pressure thing, isn't it? Like
Yeah, like damn. If I want to post something, I'll post something. If I want to text you, I'll text you. I ain't gonna text you just because I want to keep the fire going. Screw that.
yeah. Some people define their friendship with that streak. I don't. You know what?
Dude, you just end up taking photos and shots of the ceiling fan and sending
Yeah.
it to your friend like, hey, what's up? Keeping the fire going. Hey,
Yeah.
900th Street, baby, and you barely even know the person.
Like I've definitely heard people saying that they were just taking literally anything for the snaps because they were just like, oh, I just want to keep the streak alive. I don't have anything interesting to take.
I like how Instagram copied and stole the idea of Snapchat, but they didn't
Right.
include something dumb like the streak into it, which is a
Yeah.
really good thing in my
I'm
opinion.
glad that's not a thing. You know, I'm glad.
Yeah.
So yeah, going back to TikTok. I guess I have a few outline of what I guess roughly what we're gonna talk about. So the first thing is I guess we could just talk about our experience with TikTok. Like I first started using TikTok. Well, I don't use TikTok like make TikToks. I'm a
You just
viewer.
watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like YouTube for me. I just view the
Mm-hmm.
videos. It started around 2019, I think. I was pretty late into
Oh,
TikTok
damn.
cuz
2019 is pretty early already, though, isn't it?
really,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it was a little late. I don't know, but yeah, 2019 I started watching a few and then I deleted TikTok cuz I don't know. I think I was just trying to focus with a lot of like other stuff like work and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So I don't want TikTok to be a distraction. And then COVID
Mm-hmm.
hits. COVID hits and
Yep.
you started not have nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I downloaded TikTok again. I think last year, end of year, I think.
Uh-huh.
That's when I started really looking at TikToks again. And then now I just can't stop because really there's a lot of good contents nowadays
Yeah, that
when
is
compared to
true.
like 2019. There's not much of a it's a lot of like yeah, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of uh what's it called?
What,
Uh
content or something?
Catfish content. Is that what they call it? Like
Catfish content.
it's like a very attractive man or woman and then just they're doing nothing and then they get millions of likes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Eye candy. That's the word. Eye
It's like,
candy.
yeah, the eye candy content. Basically, just like posing in front of the camera and getting likes and shit.
Yeah, that
Those are still one of my most hated contents, though.
same. Like I don't give a fuck if it's a guy or a girl. Either way I feel the same. It's just
Yeah,
annoying. There's no what do you call it? There's no creativity there. You don't need talent to do that. But yeah, that was a lot more popular back then. I think when I started, which is why also a reason why I stopped using TikTok in the first place.
I see. That
There's
makes sense.
just very few like creative or funny stuff around. Uh, just way too much eye candy stuff, and it's just overwhelming. But when COVID hits, I think a lot of people started getting creative and stuff like that. So I can see why TikTok is a lot more better in terms of content nowadays. Just a
Yeah.
lot more stuff going on TikTok. So what was your experience like with TikTok?
Uh, I actually only started using TikTok a few months ago. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I said you were pretty early, actually, with 2019.
I see.
I mean, I've definitely heard of TikTok back in 2019, but I just didn't download it because TikTok was famous for being cringe back then. And I'm not
True,
gonna lie, it was really
true.
cringe.
People hate on TikTok a lot back then.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was really, really cringe. So yeah, I didn't download TikTok back then. And then I refused to download TikTok for a very long time because of the same reason, because I thought it was cringe. And don't get me wrong, TikTok is still kind of cringy sometimes with some content. But then, like after a few months of using it, like I think 1 month into it, I was fine with it because I just block off all the cringe contents.
Yeah. If I feel like TikTok has a very good like algorithm with sorting out what stuff that you
Yeah, yeah,
really want
it
to
does
watch.
have a pretty good
Yeah.
algorithm.
I can like one cat video and everything else is just cat videos all day and I wouldn't complain. I really appreciate the way it works nowadays. So yeah, like I was saying, TikTok very cringe. Now back then, nowadays it was totally fine. Everyone's using it. Um, it's a really great platform to spend your time.
Yeah,
Maybe spend too much time sometimes, but you know what? It's fine. It's COVID. It's whatever.
I don't, I don't, I don't know. I don't know if it's uh, like a COVID thing that changed me, or is it just me? But I don't spend too much time on social media nowadays than like compared to
Yeah,
before.
yeah. I do notice that I use a lot of social media before COVID, actually.
Yeah, and
Um,
then after COVID hits, it's a lot less.
yeah, it's weird. I feel like it should be the opposite of that instead, but for some reason for us, it's like we don't even use social media that often now. Like
Yeah,
for me, I literally go through Instagram for a total of 1 hour in a day. I think
yeah, I
sometimes
think
just to
so too.
post, yeah, just to post about my streams and all that, and that's about it.
Yeah,
I don't really scroll through it that much.
dude, I
Uh,
post like one Instagram post per year, man.
annual
Like
thing.
no jokes, man. Like stories, maybe once per week or per few days, maybe twice a week at most.
Yeah.
And then for the Instagram post itself, man, I post it once per year.
Mm-hmm.
So I am really not on social media.
Yeah, I think also. Oh, my microphone just dropped.
Oh,
There you go. Uh, what was I? Oh yeah, I think social media in a way is very toxic nowadays. I think it's better off that we don't use it that often to begin
that
with.
is true. I think so.
And yeah, just a lot of stuff that is like people just, I don't know, people just make social media a really toxic place nowadays. Shitting on really random stuff that some people enjoy and like and all that kind of stuff. A lot of
That is true.
a lot of unpeacefulness around the world and stuff like that. It's just not nice sometimes. You just kind of want to get away from that. It's not like we don't care about like social movements and all that. We don't.
Hmm.
It's not that we don't care. But it's like sometimes it's just too much to take in, and it bothers. From at least for me, it bothers me a lot because I
I
think a lot
see.
about certain things, and sometimes it's just better off you don't do anything on social media. Just take a break from it and watch
Mm.
some YouTube videos. You know.
I mean, that's still social media in a way, but
Yeah. But I feel like TikTok in a way is so unique because to me it's like YouTube but social media
shorter.
shorter. Yes. So that's why I feel like TikTok is like an exception when it comes to like when compared to like other social media where people just post whatever and like
Yeah,
they farm for
it's
likes.
pretty fun. Cause like maybe stuff on Instagram, people that you follow,
Mm-hmm.
they post a lot of stories every day.
Yeah.
Like maybe like 6, 7, even 8 stories per day. But then the story contents are just nothing wrong about it. It's just updates on their life, like what they're doing, they're baking a cake,
Right.
whatever. It's good for them. But it's not necessarily the most entertaining source.
Yeah.
But TikTok is like people make content there, so it's like YouTube,
Yeah.
but it's not as stressful as YouTube because they don't need to make like a 10-minute video just to earn money and
Yeah.
get like a view count and a subscriber count and stuff. And it's also shorter. Everything the content is shorter. So they post like maybe one video in every 2, 3 days, maybe even a week, once per week.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with the way TikTok works. Some people may not like it, but for us, it's totally fine. I don't see any
Hmm.
issue. So I guess that goes straight into the next subtopic that we're gonna talk about, which is entertainment
Hmm.
on TikTok. Yeah, like we mentioned, TikTok is very entertaining. Um, definitely has been since even recently. I watch a lot of comedy stuff. I watch a lot of like what do you
Uh-huh.
call that? People covering songs in funny ways and something like that. It's just entertainment, and
Uh-huh.
it's just nice to see people finally using it to its full potential where they 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 did not compromise and just go all out with their talent and creativity and use it in sometimes really unique way and very entertaining nonetheless. um
Hmm.
Even making Subway sandwiches, that was entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah,
If you
that's
ask
one
me
of
a year,
my most liked
yeah,
creators.
if you asked me a year ago if whether I would be entertained by someone making a sandwich, I would say no. Are you crazy? How is
Who the
that
fuck
entertaining?
would?
Exactly. And nowadays, it's something that I would watch all day, every day, and I wouldn't complain. Yeah. So entertainment. So I think that's how TikTok was meant to be. More like a entertainment platform. and also social media, but at this point it's more of a entertainment. But also we have to, talk about how it's like educational in a lot of ways. A lot of
Huh?
like what do you call it? Professionals in every industry, they make TikToks, they teach people about stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. Because once in a while, after watching like 10 hours of cat videos, you gotta have some kind of educational stuff in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I followed like a few doctors actually talking about actually something that is
Pretty
genuinely
insightful, you know.
very insightful.
Yeah.
Talking about how why you're sleeping the wrong way, why you should drink water every day, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, instead
Yeah,
of going up to the like randomly googling your symptoms and like,
yeah,
oh, what a surprise, I have stage 4 cancer now, I'm
yeah,
gonna die in 3 months or something.
yeah. And I feel like sometimes TikTok videos are just a little better than googling your symptoms sometimes, because at least for me, I'm more of a visual learner, I guess. Like I don't read. I have trouble
Uh-huh.
focusing when I read, so if there's a visual stuff going on that will help me understand something, I will definitely learn a lot better
You
that
know,
way.
this reminds me of something. TikTok. One thing that is really special about TikTok is you get to reply to comments on your videos
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
making more content. So it's like, let's say if you have like you want to ask this doctor about symptoms, you just comment down below,
Yeah.
and maybe like he'll reply and make a whole video out of it. That's honestly pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
a really cool concept to me.
I thought that was a pretty smart concept. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I mentioned, I forgot what the TikTok account name was, but he was definitely a doctor,
Hmm.
a surgeon, in fact, and he always does that. Like he replies to comments asking about a certain like a sickness or like something strange happened to my body or whatever like that, and he
Yep.
replies really fast, surprisingly for
Oh
a
wow.
surgeon. So these things might help save lives. Like you may think it's like just an entertainment or like a very
Hmm.
normal typical kind of TikTok video, but for some people it's like educational. And yeah, I feel like yeah, TikTok can be more than just entertainment at this point. It's where people can learn.
That is true. I
Yeah,
do learn some stuff on from TikTok. They're pretty useful stuff as well.
yeah, exactly.
So I used to be one of those people that just refuses to download TikTok
Hmm.
because it's just straight up cringe. That's what I
Same.
thought. But then after like I use it and block out all the cringe stuff because they're actually cringe. And you know what? It's actually a pretty good app. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't need to spend too much time on it.
yeah,
I just go in, see, like, look at some stuff, look at who I follow, and then look at the discover page and look through some random stuff. And yeah, I'm good about it. I don't need to sit through the whole day just like looking at TikTok. I can just scroll for a while and go do my stuff.
yeah.
It's pretty nice.
I totally agree with you. Once you are able to block out any other things that you're genuinely not interested in, TikTok is a great platform. Nonetheless, I feel like it's a lot better than Instagram. It's a lot better than Twitter because the way they work is that they don't just shove everything in front of you on your homepage. TikTok is very specific with your. Well, sometimes they miss, but that doesn't
Co-
happen a lot.
Yeah, that is true.
Meanwhile, with Instagram, well, maybe Instagram is not a good example. I will say like Facebook. Facebook will
Okay.
just shove anything to you on your homepage, anything that you've never liked, any advertising that just you never thought you needed it and you don't, and they still do it over and over again. They repeat it. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
think Facebook is very invasive in that way, and they just don't really care about personalized content in that way, which is why I really hate Facebook. I don't even have the Facebook app on my phone anymore because I just don't care. Literally, I will go through Facebook once a day for like 5 minutes just to see if someone messages me, and then nobody does anymore because we use WhatsApp and other messaging app at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think I received a messenger message for like a year or 2 years now. Like nobody does
Damn.
that
Okay.
anymore. at least for me, like people around my circle just don't use Messenger anymore. So that
Facebook is like a boomer app now. All the people up there are just
exactly,
like the old people now.
exactly, yeah, a lot of old people, and um, also a lot of people that I guess really likes to shit post,
Oh, that's true.
but their content is not good in any way, if you know what I mean. Because you
I
know
mean, it
how,
is called shit post, right?
but some shit posts can be really good, like they're really entertaining in some ways, like some dank memes, but like there's a lot of cringe stuff, drama. Like recently, the YBB thing. If you're Malaysian, you might know about
Oh
it.
yeah.
I don't give a
Jesus
shit. First of
Christ.
all, anything that is Malaysian YouTube drama, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, peop, it's a rich
Dude,
people kind of thing.
I'm curious. I'm curious. So among the YouTubers in Malaysia, there's like the Chinese community,
Yeah,
like the Chinese making YouTubers and the
yeah.
Chinese viewers, and
Yeah.
there's the non-Chinese viewers. Do the non-Chinese viewers know about this drama though? Because I
I
feel like this is a very Chinese community kind of
it's a
thing.
very yeah, I noticed that it's very Chinese. Like, there's again, this is nothing to do with race or anything, but it's really just a really like Chinese community specific kind of drama, and I'm pretty sure every other people just don't give a shit about the drama anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
because
That's
like I said, it's really just one rich person having beef with another group of rich people, and here we are just struggling to find jobs and shit like that, and they are making content, making money out of their contents that were never good anyway, and we always wonder why their contents make money, and meanwhile ours don't, and that's the whole thing. But I'm not going to go into that. So in summary, it doesn't matter, it's drama. It's not
yeah.
worth your time. If you follow it, you cringe. Um,
Okay. I
you
mean,
might
yeah. You know what? You're not
you're
wrong.
very cringe. Go watch some Minecraft. I don't know. That's probably worth your time more than these dramas. I will be honest with you. But yeah, that Malaysian YouTube is just. Eh. I don't even follow any Malaysian YouTubers at this point. I never did,
Same. I don't watch any.
except like those filmmakers, like the Ming Thing, Genie Boy. These people make art, and they deserve your views. Because they generally make short films, they make adverts, they make they make content that people will enjoy, and I just don't understand why these like content creators don't get enough attention, and meanwhile drama gets more attention.
Hey,
I
it's like pranks, The
Yeah,
it's stuff that attracts people very easily.
yeah, yeah, and yeah, especially on my Facebook, people just keep just talking about that drama. I'm like, shut up, no one cares. Like, why do you care? This does not affect you in any way, and I never understood it, and I never will.
It's actually so dumb though.
It's actually very dumb, yeah. Anyway, just let's go back to TikTok. So, TikTok is where that content don't exist, which is nice. Um, in fact, I feel like a lot of people use TikTok as like in a lot of ways, a way for them to express themselves. Like people will share their favorite music, their favorite whatever's, and
Mhm.
so I guess in a way that's the social media aspect of it. Um, I guess it's interesting the way it works compared to like other social media. Um, where you can express your opinion in a different form of media. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, and like I I I do gotta say I follow a lot of like different varieties of stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe on YouTube, when you subscribe to a certain creator, like or you watch a certain creator stuff, it's pretty like focused. Like maybe when you're like 15, 16 and you play a certain game a lot. For
Mm-hmm.
example, I played League a lot back then. So everything that I subscribe to and all the content that I watch on my YouTube was, just focused on that game.
Yeah.
But whereas on TikTok, I don't just follow stuff that, let's say I play Apex now. I see some Apex stuff on TikTok. I do watch them, but that's not the only thing I watch. I watch a very wide variety of stuff. I watch individual like content creators on TikTok making their memes and stuff. I see like very insightful doctors and stuff, like some chiropractors. There's just so many stuff going on TikTok, and it's all honestly pretty good content. You know?
Yeah. In fact, I agree with you. In a way, TikTok actually extends the content that I watch on YouTube, because it's totally different from what I subscribe to on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch cat videos on YouTube. I watch cat videos on TikTok. I don't watch people making sandwiches on YouTube. I just watch them on TikTok, and it really, yeah, like I said, it extends like the variety of stuff that you watch, and I appreciate that, first of all. Like you mentioned, it's like oh, what did you say? It's more like yeah, extension. It's basically, I don't know what I'm saying, but
Bruh.
yeah, it enhances your like content consuming experience in a way. And some stuff on TikTok you just can't find on YouTube. I mean, when it comes to the type of content that you get, because YouTube, what do you call it? YouTube encourages long and like a really long video, like minimum 10 minutes, let's say. So whereas on TikTok, it's pretty much like what, 30 seconds, 1 minute kind of thing, 3 minutes
Yeah,
if you're
just
a,
very short videos.
yeah, very short. And I guess that's very beneficial for such some types of content, because let's say like a educational video, it doesn't have to be long, it can be really short and straightforward. And that's what I like about TikTok. It you can just get information immediately, and you remember it. You don't, you don't have to wait to go through like ads or like a introduction kind of
Yeah, you can
thing.
just skip through the ads. You
Yeah,
can just like swipe up.
yeah, which is nice. I really like the way TikTok works now.
Yeah,
So
it's not like YouTube where it forces you to watch two ads in a row before you get to your video
yeah,
that you want to watch.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, we've talked about how TikTok is entertainment. We've talked about how TikTok is educational.
Mm-hmm.
So we can move on to how TikTok helps. Well, not helps. Is a social justice platform. So a lot of people use TikTok nowadays as a way to express their protests to whatever that is going on around the world, really. And
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know what you think about that.
Honestly, I think it's a pretty smart way because it's on the internet. Whatever you put on TikTok, it's on the internet. It's there forever. Like some you may think like, oh, maybe if I just remove my video, then nobody's gonna know I've ever done this, or people will just forget about it. No, it whatever you post on the internet stays on the internet. So it's a good way to bring out something, and also a good way to cuck yourself over if you post something bad. But yeah, so anyways, like because it's on the internet, so the publicity of it is extremely high. So whatever you post, everybody has a chance to see it. So obvious, naturally, it would be a really good way to voice out some inequality or your point. Like everybody gets to hear about it very easily, and you get to find your supporters, like people that share the same views as you, and you guys get to start this movement together. And if y'all have disagreements, you guys can always have like you can always just comment down in down
Mm-hmm.
the video that like the post that the creator posted, and the creator might respond to you like their opinion. It's I think it's a really good interactive way to voice out stuff like stuff your disagreements and stuff, and also to protest for inequality stuff. It's a pretty good way.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of videos by this TikTok creator. I forgot what his name. I think it was Anthony. Uh,
Uh-huh.
he he not only protests for like the African American because he's black, and
Mm-hmm.
but he also like calls out those on TikTok who are apparently being racist or like signaling some kind of racism. And I thought he was really brave for doing that. And it is cool, someone that is not afraid to use his platform to call out racism, which is great. And he was not afraid of it. Apparently he was a ex marine and a
Oh
and
wow.
a and a teacher. I'm not too sure. I don't really follow him that often, but uh, everything that I've watched from him so far has been like him calling out other TikTokers, some
I see.
even really big, and just calling out those being like, well, you put BLM on your bio, but you're not actually supporting the
Yeah, that is true.
the movement. I know this as a lot. People put BLM in their bio like it's their age or something,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of the day, they're just using it for likes and clout, basically.
That is true.
It's what they call virtue signaling, I think. Just
I get that like some people genuinely just want to support the movement,
yeah,
but just putting BLM in your bio or just posting one single post about it, that's not how you support the movement,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Yeah, like and also like honestly, I don't like the idea of people shoving this like on their story and not doing anything.
yeah,
'Cause, like you can see like last year when the whole movement blew up,
mm-hmm.
uh everybody, like everywhere, even on Facebook, the Boomer app. I remember on Facebook, Instagram, everything. Yeah, I could see people posting about BLM and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
how many people actually did stuff? You
Yeah,
know, I just see you guys posting this and hashtagging it to get all the likes and stuff.
yeah,
But yeah, like you're not actually doing anything to support it.
yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna call out people in my circle, but I've definitely seen a lot of people in my circle posting about the Black Lives Matter movement.
Mhm.
It's cool, it's fine. I support it too. I just don't do it publicly like that. I just feel like it's not necessary. I can just support them in spirit, and posting it really. At the end of the day, posting it means that you just want likes, really, because there's already enough posts by the African American community already, and it's already popular. So I don't need you, a Malaysian in Malaysia, and you have nothing to do with this movement at all. You're not even black, and you're sharing all these like Black Lives Matter stuff. I mean, it's fine at the end of the day. I just think that you're doing it for likes and stuff, and it's really obvious. But
Like
because before this, you don't really care about all this stuff. It's been happening. It's been happening. It's
yeah.
just not popular. It's just not a big news before that.
The way how I see this is like I think the reason why these movements and like the posts actually blew up on Instagram is because it doesn't get enough publication or
Yeah,
recognition by the
yeah,
public. So yeah, you can support them, of course, by like sharing the post. That just helps them get more
yeah,
publicity. But I think that's all you can do. I mean, honestly, that is all you can do, because you're not you're not from America. You don't have you don't live there or anything. You don't deal with the same problems as they do.
yeah,
So don't like act like like how their lives are very tough and stuff, and that all you do is just spam these posts on your story and do nothing about it.
yeah.
Like even this year, where there's the Asian hate stuff, stop
Mhm,
Asian hate,
mhm,
right?
mhm, mhm.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this has stuff to do with both of us because we're Asian,
Yep.
but obviously I'm gonna support it. But I know that I can't really do much to the people in America because I don't live there. I
Yeah.
live in Malaysia.
Yeah.
I support them spiritually. I help them share the post like once,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's all I can do because I don't live there.
Exactly.
You guys that like just show people like yeah, you support them, but you can't really do much, and it's okay. They're not gonna blame you for not being able to do
Yeah.
it. Just let them know that you support them. That's enough, man.
Yeah. And you know, we already have enough racism in our country anyway. So
That is true.
this is how you can tell that those in Malaysia posting about BLM just don't give a shit about it other than to
If you don't
farm
give a
likes.
shit about your own country, why give a shit about other people's country, man?
Like here in Sarawak, like we
Mm-hmm.
have racism towards indigenous. I'm half indigenous. We have been facing racism. I've been called dark in primary school. That hurts, but I grew out of it. Thank God. Um, and it hurts a lot of people. And yet these issues were not being talked by Malaysians themselves. And that bothers me when a lot of Malaysians support like lives matter when they don't even support, you know, the protest against racism towards the Sarawak indigenous, the Sabah indigenous, the West Malaysian indigenous, the Indian community. They've been facing a lot of racism in the West.
Yeah.
So why aren't these being talked about? And yet you are posting about Black Lives Matter on TikTok or on Instagram, and that is not, that doesn't sit right with me. That's what I will say. It doesn't sit right with me. The fact that they don't give a shit
But
about their own stuff, but they care about something that is popping.
you you can you can care so much about stuff from other countries, but you can't care about stuff that is happening right around you in your daily life.
Yeah,
That just sucks, man.
yeah. Like there's just already enough things happening around us, and I feel like we should, I guess, at the end of the day, prioritize ourselves. Yes, we can support Asian, stop Asian hate. Yes, we can support Black Lives Matter. Nothing wrong with that. The problem is if you don't support the things that is happening in your own place, country.
You don't show support. If you don't show support to these things around
Yeah,
you,
in a way, you're kind of the problem too, because the intention wasn't there, really.
yeah.
Like it the mindset was already wrong, so why bother? And yeah, anyway, that's just how I feel about social justice on TikTok. Not TikTok, in social media. But yeah, definitely TikTok, like was mentioned just now. It is a smart platform to use if you want to you know show support. I feel like visual stuff is a lot better than posting a a Twitter post with no tag, no images, no videos. And yeah, that's where we see a lot of like people going out for protests, people making artwork about the protests and whatever. That was cool to see. It's educating the public, and because TikTok is such a big platform, people use it around the world. It works. It definitely works.
Mm.
So yeah. Wow, that's a long that's a long rant. I just yeah, it really triggers me sometimes that people just
It really bothers me actually as well.
yeah, like yeah, nothing much to say. It just sucks, but it is what it is, because that's just how people think sometimes. Uh, yeah, there's nothing much to do about it. Um, but I just hope that everything around the world is going better. It's not looking great, but I just hope everything goes better after this. You know,
Mm-hmm.
after COVID, everything goes well, and yeah. Uh, so do you have anything to add about like so far what we've talked about TikTok?
Mm, let me think. No, not really. Actually, I think we've covered quite some good stuff already.
Yeah, I agree. So anyone in chat, if you have any questions or anything you want to add, feel free. Hey, we're down for discussions here. Um, Sakurino said, "Ain't that the truth?" Yeah, maybe it's a truth for us, but some people just deny it. But it is what it is. Can't change people's mindset. So if they disagree, it's whatever. No hate. Yeah. If you have any questions, if you have anything you want to discuss relating to TikTok, feel free. We'll be here. Do you want to take a break to drink some water or something? I should. I've been
I'm good.
drinking.
I'm staying hydrated.
Nice. Yeah, this is a good time to say that we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have YouTube. So just click one of the panels below this stream, to follow us, subscribe to our channel. It helps a lot. Um, it helps a lot for us to continue making content, so that we don't have to. Well, we don't have to struggle with things sometimes, so that we have more encouragements from people to make stuff, more ideas.
Dude, it's hard to make shit without people supporting, man.
Exactly. It's really hard without people telling you what you're doing wrong and where you could improve sometimes. Like, I feel like people are scared that we don't take criticisms. I guess that's why sometimes. I mean, not talking about just us, but a lot of like creators, like they don't receive. I guess when they don't receive a lot of feedback, maybe
Mm-hmm.
people are just worried they don't take criticisms when sometimes it's just not true.
Criticism help builds character.
Yeah, it helps improve a lot of things. More than some realize. Even just a mean comment that is constructive, we'll take
Yeah,
it.
you know what? If it's you can be an asshole, but if your comment is constructive, it's a good comment in the end.
You can be like, "Fuck you, your mic is too loud." That's constructive. You know.
You know what? Sure, I'll
I,
turn down
yeah.
the DV next time. I'll turn down the gain. No problem,
I'm
man.
like, you know what? You're alright. It's peaking. I'll turn it down. See, that's constructive. You can be mean and constructive. That is fine. We totally take it. We may feel like shit, but at the end of the day, it's fine.
Yeah.
So every feedback is definitely welcome for this stream or any other things that we have been doing on YouTube and all that stuff. You know. So, how long have we been talking? About 56 minutes. Yeah. Honestly, the
1 hour, baby.
1 hour. Yeah. Honestly, this stream, 1 hour is quite long for a podcast. I feel like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Sakarino. Dancers in TikTok. Dancers in TikTok.
Oh, opinions on dances, huh?
Hmm. I think it's fine. It's again, like I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the stream, it's where people showcase their talent. Uh, well, admittedly, some people cannot dance on TikTok. It's very obvious. When some people do the whoa, it's like they just look like they're flipping roti canai kind of
That's
movement.
that ain't the whoa. That's the woo, man.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't really like people that cannot dance at all and pretend that they can, and that's all they post on their TikTok.
Boo!
But
Why don't you post a dancing video on TikTok, you twat?
I have crippling back pain. Better
You know
than
what?
bathtub
Can
street.
argue with that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree in a way. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if they're having fun, who are we to say? It's
I don't
whatever.
I don't watch dances on TikTok, but I think it's pretty cool. Like
Yeah,
you get to showcase your talent and stuff. You get to meet like other dancers on the platform. I think that's a pretty cool thing.
yeah,
Like maybe if you're part of uh like this very small or rare group of communities that just does this very specific dance. What's a dance that very few people do? Herbert, help me out here. You're a dancer. Used to be at least.
I haven't danced in a year at least.
Like what?
I don't know. Now that you've mentioned it, I don't really follow dance content on TikTok as well.
No. What's like a dancing technique that very few people practice?
Oh, I have no idea.
Like
Man.
yours is like b-boy or whatever, right? Or hip hop, I guess. Is that what it's
Hip hop
called?
is really popular on TikTok.
Yeah, that's one of the most popular ones. What if it's like, what was that?
Yeah, the technical ones like b-boy.
Yeah, like if
It's not that popular because obviously it's way too hard for everyone to do.
yeah. So if you do like the more rare kind of dancing things and you showcase it on TikTok, it's cool. People get to see and people get to know. Like
Yeah.
you know what? Yeah, sure, tap dancing. Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, you get to showcase your tap dancing, and people be like, "Oh shit, this is a thing." That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, another random guy from like halfway across the earth goes, "Oh shit, I found someone that can do tap dancing as well.
Yeah.
I've been looking for you for years. Where have you been?" You know, it's pretty cool. You know.
Yeah. And that's the magic of TikTok, I guess. Like you could watch something that you would never thought of watching, and then you would do it every day. It's insane, yeah. TikTok is magical. I used to hate it, but I don't. You know what? I don't. Uh, TikTok auto in.
Jesus.
Huh. Listen, I've never used the Chinese TikTok. I'll be honest. So I have no idea what it's like there.
I I have both of them,
Uh huh.
and I tap into the Chinese one like once per month.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess because the both of us are just more towards the English side
Yeah.
of the language. That's probably one of the biggest things why we
Yeah.
just stay on the English side more. I mean I can understand the Chinese ones. Like I speak Chinese, 我会讲华语, okay? But we just feel more related or closer to the English side, I guess, because we've
Yeah.
just been fed with the more Western kind of content ever since we were young. We've been watching
Exactly.
YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
So the China stuff is like, you know, it's cool, but it's just not for us, I guess.
Yeah. I was like affected by my circle people, so I don't really speak Chinese anymore. Like my university group, we have mostly non-Chinese, so I don't even speak Chinese anymore. If there are a few Chinese people but they speak English with me, so it's whatever. And
You know, the funny thing is, we went to, I would say, a really Chinese high school.
yeah, that's the thing. I took Chinese for like what, 3
Until
years.
from three,
From
right?
three. So
Until you're
that's
15
that's
years
about
old.
3 years, and then I didn't anymore because language is way too hard and not for me.
You took it during your primary school as well, right?
Yeah. Listen,
Well, I took it, yeah.
Chinese is
same.
my top language when I was in primary.
Oh shit! Okay,
I can
Alright.
I can speak like fucking Confucius when I was in primary school, but now
Well,
I speak like I just started learning the language in.
what happened there, huh? I wonder what
Yeah,
happened.
I guess I just didn't speak it a lot anymore. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I guess. I mean, it does matter sometimes, but nah.
I was always just okay with Chinese.
Yeah,
I didn't feel the need to be extremely good in Chinese and stuff. You know, I always like get like above average. You know, I'm not really good, but I'm above average. I can speak
same.
it. I can write it. I'm cool. You know, until Form 4 when I was 16 years old. You know, the freaking Chinese lessons just suddenly be like, screw you. Here's this one yen one, which is basically freaking like the old dynasty people talking. I couldn't understand shit. They were using words I've never seen before.
Same.
They basically give you this very short paragraph and telling like a story with words that you don't usually see in how
Yeah.
usual Chinese people talk,
Yeah.
and then tell a whole story about it. I remember walking out of one of those exams, and my friends were just discussing the answer, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, so that guy he bet $20 on that chicken that the black chicken would win the fight, right?"
Mhm.
And then my other friend is like, "No, I think he bet on the white chicken," and then I'm just at the back like, I thought he beat the chicken up.
So
Like that's like legit, man.
uh, so
That's a legit story that happened.
so does that word mean black or white?
It's like, oh, that guy bet on the chicken A that he would win the fight. No, that guy bet on the chicken B, and I'm like, I thought he fought the chicken. All right.
Yeah.
It was at that point that I thought, you know what, Chinese is ain't for me anymore. I can speak it, I can write it, I'm
Yeah.
fine. I can live with it.
If it wasn't that hard, I would I'm totally fine taking it. Like I would learn French, like that, as long as you don't go to the advanced level. Cause I feel like everything after from 3, when it comes to the Chinese language, it's for people that will study in Taiwan or China, and they're doing like they're using the language more than we do. So I feel
Huh.
like we stopped at the right time. I guess Form 3, that's fine. I'm just glad that we have the option to opt out of it. Really.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I don't
Dude, you can take accounting. I couldn't take anything. I was in the last
listen.
class. They didn't give me that.
Accounting is a nightmare too. I'll say that because my math sucks.
I know accounting is a nightmare, and it sucks for me. I wish I could have taken it in high school because when I studied foundation in KL, I took an art foundation in art,
Uh-huh.
which is shit for me because I was in science stream when I was in high school. And but what do you know? I gotta take accountings. And when I walk in, the teacher's just like, "Oh, this stuff is easy. It's basically what you studied in high school, but in English now. So I believe all of you will be fine." I'm like, "Bitch, I haven't studied any of these." And when I asked for help from her, she just reads out the exact same thing from the lecture notes. And I was like, I can read the notes too. If I understood the notes, I wouldn't have come to ask you. So, fun fact, I actually failed accounting twice in my foundation.
I
Twice.
can't believe you took accounting, even though you're like arts. I don't know. That was a weird one.
Yeah, foundation in arts because it covers like the management stuff. So I guess I have to take accounting.
I took business units too, but they're not accounting, that for sure. I just took like what business IT study. Like you just have to know whether a washing machine is a computer or not.
What?
That's literally a question. The lecturer was like, "Is washing machine a computer or not?" She's a Malay teacher.
Oh.
I love her. She's very kind. And then we were like, "Is it?" I don't know.
What do you mean? Is it?
How is this business again? I don't know.
What?
It's very confusing, but I can't say I didn't have fun in that class. Yeah, foundation was weird. They cover way too much of stuff that don't really need nowadays. But yeah.
Jeez.
So anything in anyone in the chat want to add anything about TikTok? Oh yeah, to answer the TikTok or Douyin, obviously we use TikTok more. I don't have a Douyin account. Um, I can't. I can't like absorb any content there anyway because I don't. I can't even read certain like Chinese characters anymore. Right?
Really?
I don't even know how to pronounce them anymore. Yeah, that's how bad it is for me now.
Wow, I did not know that.
I'd be struggling. Okay, last question. Would you rather post whatever movement and not do anything about it, or do TikTok challenges as your career? Okay, let's interpret that question. Would you rather post whatever movement? Are you talking about what kind of movement are you talking about?
I think I kind of understand the question.
I don't quite. Maybe you can explain it to me.
Because you know how we shit on people that just post about movements and don't do anything about it,
Oh,
right?
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
How about you don't do both?
I
You
agree.
know.
I agree.
But if I had to choose one, I would choose to do TikTok challenges. Because posting about movements and not doing anything about it, that is actually really sad though.
I think for social movements, we leave that to those who are uh affected firsthand. So like black people, the Asian American community, because they know better than us. We're not in
Uh-huh.
the U.S. We don't know anything about it. All we can do is share it. Share the message or donate to a fund for the that benefits that specific community. That's all we can do. So I feel like at the end of the day, we just have to leave the posting to them. Let them educate us rather than we a nobody in that community talk about it, and at the end of the day we have no idea what we're talking about it, even if we do. So it's always better to let those who are affected within that community to talk about it, and that's totally fine. All we have to do is just share it, you know And as for challenges, well, that's a totally different thing, right? Challenges, I feel like it already exists even before TikTok, like on Instagram and all that kind of stuff.
Ice bucket challenge and
Ice
stuff like
bucket,
that.
you know. I mean, that's fine. It's one of those things that are for fun. So
Mm-hmm.
to answer your question, I guess neither for me. I don't really like posting anything on TikTok unless I get paid
Mm-hmm.
to do that. You, you know,
You wish you got paid, man.
yeah. So I will get paid to do anything. You know what I mean? Like what was a great example I thought about last time? Like if
Last time,
I would gamble on stream if someone sponsored me to do that.
bruh. Not a really good example for the kids out there. But I doubt there's any kids watching this except for you, Nairub.
You know what?
But
If I blame the parents if the kids are watching me. So that's all I'm saying. Like my parents don't let me watch AXN when I was young. So
don't let you watch what?
AXN, the channel.
Oh, AXN. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
She didn't let me watch Sex and the City. So why shouldn't your parents, you know, don't allow you to do some things that will not help, with your growth. So
Fair point. Fair point.
okay, so we are 1 hour and 10 minutes in. Holy crap! This is gonna be a long podcast to upload. By the way, we have podcasts in Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon. I think I don't even know what other platforms we have.
Where did you even post your stuff, man?
All I know is it's in the major platforms. You can look it up. Yeah. Or just click the link in the panels. It's there. We only have 2 podcast episodes because for the past 2 like live podcasts, it's not really a podcast. We're just having fun, playing games and all that kind
That's
of
true.
stuff. So this one will have a likely chance of being uploaded in an audio form after of course editing the audio and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I guess the final thing that we can talk about is what is the future of TikTok? What will it look like? For me, it's a really hard question. Anything can happen with TikTok. For all we
Mm-hmm.
know, it could shut down anytime soon, maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow. So yeah, but I do see TikTok continue to be what it is right now, where it's like it's a form of entertainment, like like how TV was entertainment to our parents back then. It will continue to be like an entertainment. It will continue to be educational for
Mm-hmm.
some niche audience, and it will be a platform for social justice movements and educating the people on the platform about certain things. So
Fair
that's
enough.
that's what I think TikTok will be.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Mm, well, I don't know what to say. I guess it's I have the same answer as you. That's a
Yeah.
pretty good answer
Yeah.
because I don't know much like about how these directions are gonna go, and I'm not gonna pretend like I know how these directions are gonna go.
Mhm.
So yeah, probably the same thing as you said.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've been talking a lot about TikTok. Feel like there's nothing much to add about it now.
Mhm.
Unless anyone in the audience would like to suggest. So raise your hands, you know,
Raise your hands if you want to say something,
say
kids.
something, you can ask a question, you can bring up a topic about TikTok and we will talk about it, before we end this stream. Because it will be a short one. It's a podcast. So,
Hey, thanks for tuning in anyway.
but yeah, thanks for tuning in though. So we're opening up a few minutes for people to suggest, for people to ask anything, anything really. So my legs hurt. I've been I've been sitting like a 80-year-old old man in the coffee shop.
Bruh.
You know how they raised their legs up, like
Why you sitting like that, man?
and they play the Chinese chess. I have no idea how to play Chinese chess. I used to understood the basic of it in like primary school, but after that I just don't remember anything about that game.
I still remember it, but I suck as
Yeah,
at it. I
I
get beaten up.
I see you play a lot of it in high school with others.
Oh hell no! I play Western chess. I don't play
Really?
Chinese
Wait,
chess. Yeah.
wait. I thought I saw you played it before. Maybe
No,
I'm.
no. I play a lot of Western chess.
Oh, oh,
I was in the school's like Western chess
yeah.
competing kind of team
Okay,
thingy.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. That makes sense. Huh? So my memory is bad then.
Dude, you're getting old, man.
I'm getting old. Fuck me. I don't really remember a lot of things in high school. I don't know why.
Boo.
It's just
You
my.
suck.
I need to get my mental health checked. It could be ADHD.
What does this have to do with ADHD? What the fuck?
I don't remember anything. Like my
That's not how ADHD works,
attention
now, does
span
it?
is short. I don't know. It might
Well,
be. I'm just saying.
what the fuck?
I really have to go check for real though, because I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my brain. Uh,
Okay.
but yeah, yeah. I might not have ADHD. I'm just saying it. I don't know. But
Poopy,
I
stinky.
I can play some Western chess, but I'm not like strategic about it. I just move around for fun.
Ah, don't we all?
I've seen like grandmasters play it like fucking, you know,
You watch what's that guy name?
Hikaru.
Hikaru. Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
he plans his move and shit. And what? Like, I can't do this. I no way. Too smart.
Nah, he's too good. I love to play with him though. Love to play with him. Love to learn a few things by getting my ass kicked.
You sit. You just said that you sit there, hold it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Uh, yeah. I don't know because I saw like symptoms of ADHD and all this. Maybe it's ADD, not ADHD. I don't know.
Did you Google that again?
S-
I'm like,
I
oh,
literally
look
have
at
to
that.
Google
I
because
have cancer now.
well, it's about mental health, so I have no idea what the symptoms are. I don't
Bro.
know, but there's definitely something wrong with me. I need to check it.
All right, so I guess that's all for today's stream, is it?
Maybe, yeah. That's all for the podcast tonight. We will be back maybe next week. Just wait for some announcement. But
Mhm.
yeah, there's a likely chance that, you know, as long as it's Thursday 8 p.m., we will be here. But whether it will be on or not, we will inform. So, but yeah, it's a pleasant uh conversation. It's a
Mhm.
pleasant conversation with the chat as well. Thank you for all your what do you call it? Your topics, your ideas, your suggestions, opinions. Really appreciate that. We are gonna end the stream right here. So again, thank you on behalf of the UR channel. Thank you for tuning in. Follow our social medias. Scrolling down there, you'll see it. Click the panels below to check out your YouTube, to check out our social media, and again, check out our podcast available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, what other platform? Google Podcasts, Amazon, all that good stuff. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Anything to add, Alan?
Uh, pretty much at everything. But yeah,
Yeah.
thank you all for watching, I guess.
Thank you for watching. Yeah. Again, we'll be back next Thursday at 8 p.m. as usual. Uh, what will we do? We have no idea yet. So, but until then,
We'll see.
yeah, well, we'll see. So, let's see if anyone is streaming right now, so that we can rate them or something. I see a rabbit in the chat. Do you want to go live and then we rate you? uh, Sakurino, play your Warzone. I don't know. You could stream Warzone. I don't know why you're not streaming yet.
Is Sakarino Brian?
But yeah.
Oh, so we
Dude,
have Brian and Nair in the chat.
you're so cracked in Warzone. What the hell? play Apex, man. Let's go. I know you hate it, but you'll love it.
He hates Apex.
I mean, he said he hated it. I don't know if he genuinely hate it.
So yeah, Apex pretty cool.
Why? Why do you hate Apex? Well, I would understand if you hate Valorant, so it's fine.
Because you hate Valorant, of course you'd understand
he,
that.
he stopped playing Valorant first. But yeah. Yeah, it's whatever. You don't like drugs. Well, true. Maybe. I would say it's more like meth, if I would describe it as a drug. Just can't stop thinking about it. 3v3 in Apex. Yeah, it is
Oh
cool.
yeah, it is. Have you tried it?
No. Well,
Have you tried the arena thing? No.
no. Too bad. Not tonight. Maybe I'll play tomorrow with you guys.
All right, no
Yeah.
problem. No problem.
I gotta go back to my assignments. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, we'll be off now. So
All
goodbye.
right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. See you next week.
Bye bye. Yay.
Yeah.